Welcome back to Round 19 here at Valencia with Southern Racing League's MotoGP series. Joined in the booth today by the one, the only Stock Hazard.
All this for Stock Hazard. Nick, thanks for having me back, man. I'm excited about Valencia tonight.
No, thanks for being here and helping. Those who are wondering where Garrett is, he's off for work, so he's here, but he's in a hotel room currently, missing a lot of his swanky tech. So tonight, we're expecting to. Well, I think we already have some podium positions locked in for the season, but I think we're really expecting to cement pretty much all of them, right? I mean, it's
I
not.
think we have a podium. No, I don't think any podium positions are locked as
No?
of right now.
Okay.
Because, yeah. No, I think in the margins even close with Phobia up top there, too.
Well, I guess we will see how this shakes down. 6 riders qualifying with us this evening. Short a couple, but that's what happens. We got people sick. We got people out. I mean, hell, if Race Direction's out for work, we can't be mad at other people.
I heard rumors that Nightcrawl may be making the race. He's not going to be here for qualifying, but I hear he may be here on the race.
So
I also wanted to give a
Go ahead.
I also wanted to give a quick shout out to the one-handed fans out there. And I just wanted to temper expectations tonight because he said that he hates this track. This track is just doo-doo. So we're tempering the expectations tonight, but I still think podium is well reasonable.
I think so. I mean, he's just been unreasonably consistent lately. Consistently fast.
Yes. He got the internet issues figured out too. No disconnects, crossed fingers, like one-handed. Yeah. He's going to be near Phobia.
Oh yeah, he'll be up there, But as we found out, which is just crazy to me, is he's got some of the fastest internet in the league. It's just was dropping him for who knows why.
A straight G, man. 1G is his download speed. So
through Xbox, so it's probably 2.
Yeah, full gig coming down, just soaking it up. That's awesome.
Let's go one-handed from Hines in the chat. We know he has always been a big fan of Al there. It's like only person not to set a lap so far is D Veritech. All this for D Veritech? Oh wait, that's your line.
DV said that he's a bit rusty. He's been off the bike. He was dealing with some family stuff, so he's taking care of family and not on the bike. But man, he's gonna bring it tonight. He sounds charged up and ready to race. He hasn't raced in about a month, so he's ready to turn a wheel in anger. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, we're gonna see some dank woolies, I think. Yeah, he's got a little bit to shave off that time there, but I think he can make it happen. I really do.
Nick, since I got you here and you got me on the stream, I want to use this platform to further my campaign. And if you could just show Phobia on the screen, I'm seeing that he's got a 5 next to his name, and then the number on the front of his bike is 54. So is he trying to race 2 bikes tonight? Is he trying to get points for 2 bikes so he can win the championship tonight?
I think he gets double points. I think that's how that works, right?
My campaign, with all due respect, is a disqualification. No points for Phobia for this race. I mean, wrong number. Is that the real Phobia out there? There's a bunch of phobias too. There's more than one.
Are you saying it could be like the Stig? Is that the?
Yes. Yeah,
the helmet. The
Ghost
bike
Rider.
number's right. The helmet's right. I don't know, man. I'm thinking this might be a milestone being milestone moment.
I'm thinking disqualification, no points. If we can do negative points, I mean, really, this should be an opportunity to give minus points for not wearing the proper number.
It's crazy. I'm used to the Aussie getting this much hate on stream, not a phobia.
Man, Phobia, he's great, dude. Vet, active duty right now. Marine, just really good dude. Yeah, and super fast, man. So
He's
it's hard to
currently
hate on him, but I
he's
still managed to do it.
everybody's got to take a little bit of shit. You know, that's like a Marine's expertise.
Exactly.
Crayons in one hand, sack of shit in the other.
Oh man, bless all them devil dogs.
Doing
Yeah,
the real work.
we got a few veterans on the grid. Sutter is a veteran as well. And there was another ranger that we had out there too. So we got a bunch of veterans on the grid.
Don't know off the top of my head, but appreciate all y'all do. That is tough work.
Stay tuned for all this with Stock Hazard later. We got some riders joining us tonight. We're gonna put some voices to these screen names that we got here and see what these riders are all about.
You know, I love doing it. We can implement it anytime if these boys want to throw up, including you, Stock. If you want to throw up a webcam for the All That with Stock Hazard show.
Oh, get the face card out there.
You can.
Oh yeah.
Could be better than the slideshow we got going on.
I like the slideshow.
Always looking for ways to improve. And, you know, personally, just the way Heinz and I look at it is we're not, the league's not about us and our faces. That's why we don't plaster our faces on the streams. It's about you guys in the racing.
Right. I mean, we're here to promote these esport athletes, though. Like some of these folks race in multiple leagues. They're on the esports challenges. Like they're building their own personal brand. So we're just here to showcase them. And yeah, shout out to Phobia for just having a dominant season this year. The championship is not locked up. Like if he disconnects this race and the next race, I think one-handed may have it. So it's not mathematically done yet for Phobia.
Well, what about the racer from down under?
Yeah, I mean, he missed a race though.
Did he?
He missed like one race, I think.
I'd have to look back at the standings on that, but you know, I've got the.
Oh yeah, I think.
Wow, apparently you're getting one hell of a thumbnail cooked up. It looks like. Bald eagles, mullets, horses, firearms, American flags, and fireworks. That just sounds like another day in Texas, honestly.
America. Did you see the bald eagle with the mullet on the Super Bowl?
I did. That was...
I was like, that's me right there. That's me. Yeah, man.
Your spirit animal, literally.
Yeah, man. Great.
Looks like Sutter. Oh, well, Sutter was in first, and Phobia came back and said, nope, that is my spot. You can fuck right off.
Yeah, I should put the face card on. I put the mullet on the stream. Because, yeah, that bald eagle mullet, like, I feel like I embodied that already. And, like, where I'm going now is Australian land train mullet. Like, I'm trying to get a triple trailer behind me. Like, I'm trying to, like, get length. Like, whenever I go into a room and I don't have the longest mullet there, like, it's just not a good feeling. You smell me?
I feel you, dog. I feel you. People claim I have a mullet. I don't think it's a mullet, but people claim I have a mullet.
It's a very gender fluid haircut. Like it's a great haircut, man. It's getting a lot of love. I put it in Europe last summer. Got a lot of love all through Italy and Spain. Like, yeah.
They just love Americans and then love to hate us. You know.
Part of the brand now. Yeah, it's my personal brand.
Oh no, Heinz is letting me know or reminding me that there's no sector lines on the mini map. Betcha they're in there for GP like they were for the last track. And being called Guido Wop again by Garrett. We're gonna fight, buddy. We're gonna fight.
We got that's a race for pole here. Sutter is he was just 1/10 back. Now he's 6/10 back.
Phobia said hell no.
Yeah, Phobia's heating up maybe.
They just keep switching back and forth. They don't want to let it go. Poor D Veritech sitting back here going, oh shit, these guys got fast while I was out.
Whispers has some pace here too. He's hanging on the fast draws there. Like he's in the neighborhood.
He's getting there. He's getting there. They got they got a bit to go, but hell, qualifying doesn't necessarily determine what we're going to see in a race. We've all seen that happen in this league.
That's right. Yeah, we don't award points for qualifying. Yeah, so Phobia, you still got to run the race.
If you want to get points, you got to run the race, obviously. Looks like Fast Raj is on a hot lap here. Let's tune in to see what he's got going on. Hopefully, not immediately giving him the commentator's curse,
or immediately giving him the commentator's curse. It's Fast Raj, or maybe it's Fast Frog. I'm not sure, but we'll have him on.
Well, good. We'll get to hear his voice then.
Yeah, he's one of those with like the 5 megabyte internet, though, ain't he?
I'd have to go back and review that list. Garrett, do you have the statistics up?
I think he might be in the 3 megabyte club, Fast Raj. Yeah.
Half a meg. 1.6. Oh my god.
Yeah.
He's so fast, he took all the speed out of his internet.
We had Nightcrawl on the show, though, and Nightcrawl's down there in the 1 point whatevers on the other hemisphere. And he was chatting with us and gaming. That's pretty cool.
That is a way to do it, man. A little friendly chat during a little gaming session. We've got some great channel content out of that as well. I don't know what Fast Roger's doing right now, but he must have crashed. His internet failed. It's
He's about to get the black flag is what he's about to do.
I'm just tuning in to everybody that's in the pits here. Jesus.
Yeah, you can't stop like that. The game kicks you out. Maybe he had last week Tag Swag was telling me that his controller disconnected during the race.
Oh,
who knows what happened?
Change your batteries, boys, or get a rechargeable one. I say that as the one I'm holding takes double A's, but you know what? It is what it is. So
that was a good qualifying. Guess who we got on pole? I'll give everybody 0 guesses because it's effing Phobia.
Wow,
on the pole.
You were really going for that disqualification move, weren't you?
Sutterer P2, Fast Frog P3, one-handed P4. Whispers in the fight. He's just about a second, 1.2 back. And then D Veritech P6. So that's our Moto2 qualifying there.
Hey, we're looking strong, man. Looking super strong. So what we are going to go ahead and do is I guess turn things over to, instead of bringing you on, we're just turning the reins over to you while I go ahead and get the MotoGP qualifying lobby set up. So, sir, it is time for All This with Stock Hazard.
I appreciate you, Nick. All this with Stock Hazard and all this for Fast Raj. Thanks for joining me on the show. Introduce yourself. Who are you? Are you there? We're not hearing from Fast Raj, but he is going to be joining the show a little bit later. Thank you all for checking in. What y'all think of that Moto2 qualifying? Hit me up in the chat. Phobia on pole.
God, I mean, Fast Raj ran out of fuel in qualifying, and I guess he ran out of fuel on his mic as well.
He ran out of fuel on the mic, too. Dang. Or maybe he's steaming about running out of fuel. I don't know. He might be on the way. Sutter was very close to Phobia there, and man, when it comes to the race, you can never count Al out. So I think the 3 of them are going to have a good fight up there.
I'm in there.
There he is, Fast Raj. Can you hear us?
I'm in the room. I don't understand.
Oh, we can hear you now. We can hear you now.
You. Can you hear us?
I'm not sure he can.
No. Fast Raj, you there?
Hello?
Yeah, we hear you.
Okay.
What's up, man?
Nada.
Hey,
Just,
welcome to the show, man. Can you introduce yourself and like what do you want us to call you? Where are you from?
I'm living in New Mexico. My game handle is FastRaj16.
Fast Raj 16. How'd you get that one, man? That sounds like one that Xbox just gave you.
No, this was something I made, uh, 1997 or 8, something like that. Long time ago.
Awesome. And you were racing back then too?
Yeah, that I couldn't race online because where I was living there was no good internet, so it was just kind
Yeah.
of racing. And then I guess I did some 56K, like 56K dial-up stuff. Like,
Yeah,
what was it?
yeah.
Like IndyCar racing online, I guess, back in the day.
IndyCar. Cool. Man, that IndyCar series is really heating up. I've been enjoying watching last season.
I probably haven't watched it in many, many years.
Hey, Fast Raj, how'd you hear about the league? Like what got you into racing with us?
We had a Wednesday night league, and a bunch of us just kind of jumped over here. We did the Wednesday one for almost 7 years.
Nice, nice. Is it still going?
No, kind of nail in the coffin about 6 months ago.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that happens. This Southern E Racing League has had quite a history. I think they're on season 8 now or something. I don't know. There's been a bunch of seasons.
Not
I've
quite
been
that
here
many,
for it.
but we're getting there.
And a bunch of us jumped over here, and I'm the only one left.
Yeah, you've been with us for a few seasons, right? How many seasons have you been with us?
This is second season.
Only your second season, huh?
The last one was like me and Jix Rage and what was Chuck? GSX Buff, and then Buffster,
yeah,
and then a bunch of guys that race in my series, like my real series, were playing with us in the other league.
Oh, all right. Cool. So, how do you like the Moto 2 bike? And were you hoping to get a MotoGP bike this year, and you just shuffled down to Moto 2?
Yeah, it was too slow.
Were you on the cusp? How close were you to MotoGP boys?
I can't even remember. I think I had a. No, we didn't even get the option this year. Last year we had the option, and I was like I had the best time of all the guys that didn't make it last year.
Oh,
because typically I was better on a GP bike than a Moto 2.
Interesting. Another question that I got for you, a stock question, is what's your favorite thing about the league? What do you enjoy so much about racing?
It's because it's good competition, and we don't race Mugello 20 times. No, I mean realistically, it is. It's the competition, right? Like that's why we're here.
Yeah, and man, we got some fast guys here in both of the classes. So, yeah, the best competition seems to be Southern E Racing League. There was talks about getting a Europe league, getting all the Europe folks together on like a different time schedule to include them.
They tried, right? Like they did a couple at the beginning of the year, or they tried a couple.
Yeah, the fastest Americans though I think are in Southern E Racing League, and it's been great fun to watch them.
Hey, I've got a question here from 78 Hines for you. He's asking about your series. Do you own a track or something like that?
Yeah, I own a road course and a drag strip, and then I run I run series for each of the kinds of things like sports cars, and I have a drag series, and then my motorcycle series we race all over the Southwest.
Oh, you're living my dream.
So it's the biggest series in the Southwest, and so like we opened in Phoenix, which is what, 6th largest city in the country.
Yeah,
and we opened there this past weekend, and then we'll do like 4 at my place, and then we'll be back in Arizona in October, I guess. We could only there's limited track opportunities over there because most of the tracks are private members thing, and they're kind of hard to get events into.
So what? You guys are already on the track in February.
Yeah.
Wow. We're still a ways off that in Texas. There was ice on my car this morning. Like,
Yeah, I mean, you got to figure Phoenix, right? Like it's like it can get cold, but generally speaking, back in the day, like CCS used to have CCS Southwest, which was the home region for CCS. That's where it started. And we used to run from basically September. Well, that would be a different season. We would start in January and we would end in December. We'd run 10 rounds and just miss the 2 hot months or the worst months.
mm,
So you race year round over here.
Awesome.
Just like Chuck Walla, CVMA was running same weekend as us. So unfortunately, that kind of hurt me and it hurt them too because some people went there and some people went to my place.
yeah, competition doesn't always help everybody involved, unfortunately.
Oh yeah, like anytime you're dealing with race stuff, like we try to avoid things, and like I work with all the track day companies to try to eliminate conflicts. And then like when I go to Arizona, I just hire the whole crew from one of the track day companies to come record and work and stuff for us, so I don't have to import everybody.
That makes sense.
And if you import the whole crew, they're used to working with each other and they have their own signals, and you know what I mean. Like it runs smoother that way.
Right, right. And where's your track again?
I'm in southern New Mexico, so
Okay.
I'm 90 miles west of El Paso on Interstate 10.
Okay, so what you're telling me is we might need to make a trip out to your place.
Yeah, we should. I've had like 3 guys that I met on Xbox stop by on their way through, and one of the guys I just like took a couple bikes out and we went and played.
We're Heinz is in the chat going SERL track day at Fast Rod's place. How big's your track? What kind of bikes are happiest there? 600s?
Thousands are faster.
Okay.
So, like the track record holder here is Anthony West, who a week previous to setting the lap record here was on the grid at Valencia, right next to Valentino Rossi when he had the penalty in 2015,
Okay.
and had to start from the back. Anthony West was right there, and then the following weekend he was here and broke our track record. So that was kind of cool.
That is super cool.
Generally, like I race 1,000 most of the time. Like I'll race anything, but the thousands. If you're not on 1,000, you're not getting top 5 in the money race out here.
Okay. Okay, well that's
Wow.
wild.
I'm very impressed, Bashar. That is amazing.
Yeah, I'm better on a bike than I am on this game.
So-
I kind of had a good year. I went undefeated last year. I only raced 5 events. I was fastest in practice 5 times. I sat on pole 5 times, and I won 5 times.
Ooh.
And it was the good year for the old fuck. Ooh, excuse me, the old dude.
Awesome.
That is sweet. I mean, we'll have to make a trip out that way. I don't have a 600 right now, but I don't know. Maybe I'll lend Heinz my my supermoto, and we can just torture him that way.
They do good. Honestly, the 300s are. Well, actually, now it's the 400s are our biggest class.
Oh yeah, I believe that for sure. It's become such a popular class everywhere. You know, I guess the cost of entry is just so much lower, and you don't
Tires last.
tires last, and you don't feel like the bike's just trying to murder you the entire time. I mean, my R1 is just like every time you crack open the throttle, it's okay. This is when I die. You know, the 600 was manageable, and that's just like thousands have just gotten nuts. You know, they make you work for it.
Yeah, mine's a S1000 double R.
Okay.
Same thing.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's just
Except
the throttle
for
is
the
really.
Yamaha puts it down nicer. The Yamaha is much more calm.
It's more calm, right? But that broader torque band just means that no matter what, you know, RPM range you're coming out of the corner on, it's really just a question of how high do you want the front wheel. You know?
Yeah, and you can adjust that on the Yamaha. That's nice.
Which is beautiful, right? But if it wasn't for that wheelie control, it would get silly. If you can imagine Coda, right, coming out of turn 1 to that downhill, you know, the bike doesn't really understand that the ground's falling away from it. So there's some hoony wheelies coming down into
No.
into turn 2.
Yeah.
Even with
I never
stock
thought
bikes.
about that.
Yeah, it's
I sat in at the Moto A race. I sat down at the bottom there in turn 2 and watched for about half a race. Now I know why everyone's getting a little wild there.
oh yeah,
Down the
it's
hill there. This is steep.
it gets silly, right? I mean, because the track keeps falling away from you, and your front end's exactly where it was. And then you got to make the decision. Okay, well, there's a turn I have to make, so when am I putting it back down?
Yeah. Yeah, there was like a huge difference in lines of the guys coming down there.
Oh yeah,
Like
it's
both in super sport and in super bike. Like some guys were kind of far left on the way down that hill, which kind of made no sense. But they were missing some bump somewhere is what I was told.
there is a fairly nasty bump on the middle to the inside of turn 2. So you can either get way up on the curb and miss it, or go real wide to get around it. But if you're mid-track there's a nasty little bump. So, yeah, I mean, but it's Coda, right? So it changes literally every time you ride it. Ground is so unstable.
Yeah, my place too. Like I'm on sand, and on top of that, I'm on top of an aquifer.
Mm.
So the ground around here kind of moves, and I got one section. We call it the whoop section.
Just, hey, a little motocross
and
experience goes a long way.
On 1,000, dude, the whoop section is wild.
I bet it is. I mean, is it bad enough? So the back straight at Coda is kind of famous for you'll hit the wrong bump and you'll spin up your rear. You'll actually come off the ground sometimes on 1,000. Is it quite that bad?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. So you come out, and so like I've ridden a bike with data acquisition. I rode the BMW that Aaron Yates raced a few years ago.
Uh-huh.
And so we had full data, and they asked me, like, so what are you doing in that place right there? And it's like, okay, wide open for about a quarter to maybe a third of the straight, and then you back it back to half, and do the last bit on half throttle, because
Jesus.
Otherwise you're going for a ride.
And
the data backed it up. You know what I mean? Like,
oh yeah.
like everything I told him was spot on. He's like, yeah, you're hitting quarter. You're full throttle for like just this little bit, and then you're down to like half and then quarter.
You know, I mean, if it's what you got to do, people complain about bumpy tracks, but I say it's the great equalizer, right? Everybody has to ride the same tarmac.
Yeah, last year we had Josh Hayes, Rocco Landers, and Corey Ventura do preseason here on the way to Daytona, and people were talking about bumps, and Josh was like, "Dude, every track's bumpy. Like you just have to, figure out the way through it and what you got to do to be smooth."
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, there's no such thing as a perfectly flat track. I mean, it might look like it on TV, but it just doesn't exist. Some are better than others, But
the new Podium Club track in Arizona was butter smooth for about a month,
and then just turned to whoops.
No. I mean, there's a few bumps on it. It's not horrible. Just a couple bumps. Like Attack tested there Thursday and Friday.
Okay.
That place is bitching.
I mean, there's a lot of good facilities across the U.S. So the chat is just dying to know the name of your facility.
Yeah, Fast Rouse, what's the name of your track?
Arroyo Seco Raceway.
There you go. There was, I think Heinz guessed that at some point. They were all over the place here, man.
Sutter says you got to go race on the East Coast with him. Yeah, I think Sutter is in Georgia. Yeah, I think he's in Savannah. So, yeah, you've been out to
never raced down that way.
No,
I've done the farthest east I've gone was Mid Ohio for the AMA Grand Championships back in like 07.
cool.
I did get a second back there.
Yeah.
Right. Spray the champagne.
I wasn't quite as old then.
Every year it hurts just a little more to fall down, right?
And I had the big one in 14. I changed the tires, forgot to pump the brakes. Went off the end at 130 out into the desert. Broke my left femur in 6 places, my right one in 3, 6 ribs, shoulder, collarbone, and brain bleed.
That certainly is a big one.
Yeah, 3 years to learn to walk.
And now you're back on a bike doing it again.
Of course. Why would you stop?
What else would you do? I mean, what are you, some kind of quitter? Like,
Racing is life.
That femur is a pretty big bone, and like it takes a lot of force to break it more than once.
Yeah, the gas tank got the left one, and the handlebar got the right one.
Oof.
Yikes.
And what kind of bike were you on?
07 Gixxers 1000.
Okay. Okay, the old Squidmobile got you.
Oh god, that bike was so good.
Honestly, they
Like,
are
and swag,
good bikes.
yeah.
It's
I
almost
have
a shame
to-
that they get dogged out like they do.
Oh yeah, it's dumb. Like it. The other thing that happened, I have nerve damage in the left leg and left foot, so I can't shift. So I have electronic shifting like Xbox.
Okay. Okay.
I shift up with my index finger and down with my thumb.
That's pretty
Hand
swanky.
control.
I mean, I certainly don't want to take anything away from you for that, but we know a guy, Wes Webb's his name. He's no feet, no problem on Instagram, something like that. Anyway, he's a double amputee from the knee down, and
I was guessing that.
Yeah. So he in CMRA he refused to do any kind of electronic shifter, and he was on his peg legs, just finding them and shifting on his 400. It was incredibly impressive. Wow. And now he rides dirt bikes like that.
Yeah, electronic shifter would be so much better though.
Oh,
Like there's
yeah.
no way I could do my lap times without it.
Oh, I'm sure, right? I mean, his goal wasn't so much to be the fastest guy out there. It was just to do it, right?
To do it, yeah. So Buff, no, not Buff, was Seedless Nug 420, who I guess hasn't played with us since the new game. He didn't buy the new one,
Okay.
but he races in my series, and that dude was in a roll racing street accident, and it took his left leg right below the knee, and so he had kind of the same shifter setup, but he has the prosthetic.
Okay.
And in 22, he won all of our 400 expert classes
See, that's awesome.
with the funky leg.
Yeah, it doesn't hold everybody back, right? I mean, I think my excuse is that my legs hurt. That's the.
Mine's everything hurts.
No joke. I mean, as I sit here shimmying in my chair because it's killing my back. Well, man, what else do you have going on? Do you want to? I mean, I know we pitched your track on here while we got you on the air. Anything else you wanna get out to the people?
Yeah, what's your word? You got a shout out to anybody?
Not really. Kind of just beat tired.
I feel that.
Because yesterday woke up in Phoenix and, of course, had the normal tire trailer blowouts on the way home, and yeah, I'm just fried.
Man, I will give you the pro tip on trailer tires. Goodyear Endurance, sir. They are the most expensive trailer tires on the market, but God, do they work.
Yep, there's 4 on there.
Oh, and you still had a blowout shit.
So what happened is, like, in 2018, I bought 4 Maxxis because that was the only thing I could get at the time.
Okay.
Or 5 of them because I bought 4 plus the spare.
Mm-hmm.
And on the way home, that was the absolute last Maxxis that was on the trailer. And so when the spare went on, it was an Endurance.
Okay. Yeah,
So,
I mean,
yeah,
you know how
listen,
it goes. If you're pulling trailers like that, you know it's not a question of if, but when you're going to have a tire issue.
Yep.
We had a guy, a previous owner of one of the track day groups here in town. The road in Dakota is just unreasonably bumpy. It's part of the facility, and they've just given up on it.
Yeah, it's horrible.
Okay, so you know what I'm talking about then. I forget what they call it. Anyway, one of the guys broke a spring, and the spring punctured his tire, blew that up, knocked the whole wall out of his slide in his RV. It was just a mess. Felt bad for the guy. all because they don't want to properly pave the road on the way in.
Yeah, I went out to dinner with a buddy of mine when I was down there in September for the Moto-A race.
Mm-hmm.
And so he comes and picks me up, and he's in like a newer Camry, and we were bottoming out on that road.
Oh yeah, you got to take that slow. I mean, I am legitimately doing 5 miles an hour down that road with my toy hauler behind me. It's just gonna break. You know, it's gonna turn to sawdust.
Yeah, I can imagine on the toy hauler. That'd be horrible.
Oh yeah, you know, and not it's like, okay, here's the trailer, right? Beating up the truck, then beating up the bikes and the gear and it's just, you know, like everything I own just being destroyed at once. Not that road, Hines, the actual one in the facility. Coda Ave or something like that bullshit they call it. It's ridiculous.
Fast Roger, I'm amazed that you have a series like how involved you are with motorsport and motorcycle racing. Wow, thanks for sharing, man. Thanks for coming on.
Yeah, it's kind of what I do. Like I'm also the Pirelli race tire vendor for Arizona and New Mexico. I'm also the Dunlop race tire vendor for Southern New Mexico.
Oh shoot!
So
okay.
Rubbers, holler at Fast Drive.
Our vendor for Pirelli in this area just changed, and I lost my contact. So on stream, I have to shamelessly ask you if you had a set of SC2s on a SMR 450 Supermoto, what would you set your pressures at?
You know what? I don't have a clue on the Supermoto stuff. But...
Shit. Okay, I had my number great last year, and over the winter, I have forgotten it. It was something in the teens for the rear, and I guess I'll have to just figure it out again. So...
Yep. I have not. I guess I have sold one set of Supermoto Pirellis.
Oh no, it's a standard SC2 that I run on that bike.
Yeah, but I bet you're running lower pressures with the Supermoto bike because the bike's so much lighter.
Exactly. Yeah, the bike's 260 pounds wet.
Yeah, because like our normal pressures are between 23, 24 rear and normally 36, 38 front.
That's what I run on the big bikes, right about there. But yeah, the Sumo is it's so darn light that I was, I think, 18 or 19 in the rear, something like that. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'll see who my rep changed to here, because I
wonder if that's on my sheets.
That'd be awesome.
I'm amazed by all that racing, but we do have some racing happening here tonight too. And Black Jesus just took pole. Tag Swag was P1 for most of this qualifying section. Have y'all seen the stream at all?
What's that?
Have y'all seen the stream at all?
Well, of course.
Right now.
We're letting these boys do it. We'll pick on them while they're racing.
Yeah, good.
But hell, when we got a moto superstar like that in the chat that I had no idea, by the way, we gotta reap that for what it's worth.
A grand revelation. Wow! Like, thanks for sharing your motorsport knowledge. And wow.
Not a problem. Thanks, guys. I'm gonna take off here from
When's your next race for the series? Like, people are on skiing vacations right now, and you're out there racing. In New Mexico.
Next round's at my place. Was it March 9th and 10th?
You got a race coming up in March?
Yep. Yeah, we generally do once a month and then take July and August off.
Because it's so damn hot, I'm sure.
And then we take December, January, and normally February off. Normally it's a 7-round. I do things differently. I try to allow people to go do some other things with their family and try to have Christmas and pay off their credit card bills. And so try to make those months have off months so people can afford to race more than 2 years.
Yeah, not like it's a cheap activity or anything like that, right? But man, I will say we are gonna make a trip out your way for a track day. We'll get with I'll get with you to figure out the logistics later on. But I'm hopefully getting Hines out for his first track day on a mini track. I got a little supermoto mini for him to ride. Go-kart track action down in Houston. So we'll get him some experience, and then we'll get out your way.
Cool. Well, run over Lilligard if you see him.
Who's that?
I said run over Lilligard if you see him.
Okay, I will. You'll see an orange angry bike coming at him then. I'll just blow the corner just for you.
All right, man. Take it easy.
No, thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you. Wow, Nick, can you believe that? Like,
That was...
wow.
What
He runs a series.
No shit, right? He's like doing what we do, but for real.
Yes.
Chicks Rage, shh. Don't tell Hines that minis break bones. It's a 125, man. He's not going to break bones on that. He will be fine. Just fine. Man, 1 minute left in qualifying. Look at these boys. We got Black Jesus in first. Tag Swag coming right up behind him there. 60 thou. That is close. No, Garrett, you're 240 pounds. That is cushion. That is 240 pounds of cushion, sir.
Yeah, Tag Swag last week, he said his controller disconnected during the race, and he already qualified like 10 seconds behind, so seeing that P2 was great.
You know, I was about to throw some shade at McCargo going, dude, usually he's faster than this, but then I looked how tight the spread is. That's not even a second off pole.
7 riders, less than a second. Wow. Yeah.
I mean, they are not messing around.
Maybe Sharp doesn't like this track. Normally Sharp's the faster of the Yamahas at the beginning of the seasons, at least.
You know, and we know I love my Yamaha riders, right?
Yes, of course we do. Yeah.
He was the faster of the riders, and not so much anymore, unfortunately.
Man, that battle that Coco had with Smokius last week, that was excellent.
It was big and it was bold.
Yeah, it was a great battle.
No, I mean, I think what's happened here is I don't think Sharp's gotten slower. I think Coco has just stepped it up massively.
Yes. Yes.
Some dank woolly from Black Jesus. Was that some Finnage that we saw there? Is that what we're calling it?
Oh, yeah, fins up.
Fins.
That's right.
Way up. Man, last season was all about the Idemitsu, and what happened to them? Idemitsu who? What? But this year it's about them fins. Man, we got Black Jesus on pole with a 126.4. 3. Tag Swag behind him with a 126.4. 9. Close as hell. Swagging rounding off that first row. Coco, Smoke Tit, Sharp, Richie, and McCargo rounding out that pack. Man, these boys are going to have a couple minutes to get their setups in, everything of that nature. But said, fuck the new guy. Yeah, fins up. You know when Hines is saying fins up, he really means it. He doesn't subscribe to that fin thing. Just for some Australian. I don't know what that's about, but...
I thought it's a Miami thing. I thought it was like a Miami Dolphins thing.
Is that what it is?
I don't know what it is.
I have no idea what it is. I'll admit. I'm just like, yeah, fins up. Fuck it. Okay.
I was a fan of the Idemitsu cult, too. They took over like 3 different classes.
Man, they were fun to watch.
Song, too. They had their own audio bite. That's awesome.
You know what's crazy?
Good job, Brian.
Is we haven't played it not once this year. Not once. They fell off hard, man.
Fast Raj is our hope for the Idemitsu team, right? Like he's on the Idemitsu? I think he is.
I'd have to... You're going to catch me lying.
Yeah. So everyone, all 8 riders within 1 second of qualifying time. The sprint race is the shorter of the races, so there's not as many laps, but man, when we get to the full race, that's a lot of laps to be racing that close to everyone.
Oh, it's going to be good. I mean, even the sprint's going to be good.
The sprint, yeah, no tire wear, you just run power mode 3 the whole time.
I really wish there was a setting in which we could turn off brake temp and tire temp. Max grip, max everything, send it.
Full aero.
Yeah, no fuel, just maximum effort. But alas, the game won't let me live. Won't let me have my moment.
Richie the Master, he's pretty fast too.
Oh,
I think he
Shnikes.
missed last week, so it was good to see Richie the Meister out there.
Pole man got dropped. Oh, shit. Black Jesus had a soul to save somewhere.
I mean, we're already late, man.
No, well, the rules
You got
are
rules. Too.
Yeah, rules
You
are
got
rules. Unfortunately, that is. God, that sucks.
Damn, Jesus drop. No, right before Ash Wednesday too.
He can walk on water. He can't stay in a party. Up, and away from him in chat. Oh shit! Like a fucking superhero.
Chat is on fire tonight.
Yep. Thanks, Super Jesus.
Oh man.
He just wanted to make it easier on the rest of these guys. Will rise again.
Race goes on.
The race does go on.
So this is Tag Swag's race to lose here, boys. Damn, it beat Black Jesus will rise again, man. Damn.
Man, a great start from Coco. Coming into turn one here. A lot of contact, Oh, we lost Tag Swag. You, Kurt. That was you.
Flag possibility. Only 2 riders, though?
No, it was one rider.
Yeah.
It was one rider. That is not a red flag condition.
Yeah.
That is...
Damn it, Tag Swag. That bike was full of fuel, and he couldn't get it wound up. Dadgummit.
That was your fault, man. You cursed him.
Oh, man. I super jinxed him.
I want you to remember what you did here. But check it out. We got a Yamaha in P1. You stay there, you son of a bitch. Don't you fall back.
Damn. Ouch.
You're still reeling hard over here.
Richie got P2 though. Richie, get up there on that gas, buddy. Make Mr. Buyer. Yeah.
Oh, P3. Oh, just got passed by a smoke tits.
I haven't heard from Pit Buyer tonight, but man, he's loving seeing that.
No, Pit Buyer's alias is in the chat here, and he's calling these GP boys dirty.
Man, Smokey, wow. Oh, what is this up to be?
What just happened?
I jinxed Richie the Master as well. Is what just happened.
You need to stop talking about people. You are dangerous, and McCargo moves up to P2. And 3.
And that was Smokey and Richie the Master.
That was. God.
And I was just about to say how it was Coco and Smokey up top, just like last week. Damn, we've had some early wrecks here.
Black Jesus in the chat with them eyeballs. Is that the first thing that gets resurrected, or asking for a friend?
Yeah, it'd be. I hope he's joining us on the show later, though.
I hope he will.
He's supposed to be joining us on the show. Even that commentator's channel on the Discord.
Something tells me we'll see him back for the main.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He'll be on.
What a
we
shame.
talked about how poorly Sharp Jenna was qualifying, but he looks like he's P3 right now.
Well, not to throw shade, but when the rest of the grid just gets bowled out of position, it's, it works out that way.
The incident with Richie and Smokey is going to be looked at.
I think it certainly will.
Richie was bowled at.
Yeah, I didn't really catch what happened entirely, but we haven't had a good protest in a couple weeks. I suspect this will be the one.
I saw that LCR Castrol Honda underneath that gas, pushing the gas just down.
Oh, and we lost Smoke Tits. I do wonder if that was a rage quit or if that was a latency issue. If he was having connection issues, that could have contributed. Yeah. I don't know.
It might have been some lag stuff for the wreck, and then now he got dropped. So, we'll have Smoke back for the race.
Swaggin' is in a Yamaha sandwich. Black Jesus is absolutely right. That's go Yamaha.
And McCargo is there in P4. Like, he is there. Everybody's doing all this wrecking. McCargo's just staying there.
He's chilling.
I mean, it's the 3rd lap here. There's plenty of laps left to be winning this race, McCargo.
3 out of 7. He can still make it work. But them Yamahas are putting in work. Team Boss loves what's happening.
Yes.
You couldn't see, but I was like cheering. Like, yeah. I mean, look at Coco with that 1.5 second just lead, just running this race. Nope, Smoke Tits in the chat saying it was 100% his fault. We appreciate your honesty, sir. And you had to go for hockey. Okay, so it wasn't a rage quit, it was a hockey quit.
Yeah.
Coining that term.
Oh, and he claims responsibility. He's at minimum starting from the back of the grid next week.
You know, we'll look at it as race direction.
Join us next Tuesday.
I have to love the dedication to good racecraft to say, hey, hold up, my bad, I fucked up.
Yeah, that's just like a respect. That's like a gentleman. That's like an honorable rider. Race.
So much. Yeah. So much.
And you know, he's such a young dude, and he's already got that respect for the racing motorsport culture. Like, it's great to see, man. Really impressive. Smokiest Titan. Everyone's a fan of him.
Going far. I think he was the first one to get one of our classic nicknames, is Smoke Tits. That was Hines.
I mean, Med USA had his name long before Smoke Tit was even.
That's true. That is true.
Med USA. Shout out to Voss. I'm still a fan.
Who's she? Who is she?
Shout out to Med USA. Load up, man.
It's been a couple years.
I think he's still playing the Rocket League. I see him out there lurking.
I just saw on Facebook he put together a sim racing rig.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, only 6 riders left because, we had some disconnects.
Unfortunately. Yeah, we're... hopefully we get some more back for the main, because 6 is... I mean, look, these are 6 really fast riders, right? I mean, they're damn near stacked up like it's a Moto2 grid.
Yeah. Man, and I really think that I jinxed 2 riders on there.
You did.
I still am going to say how excited I am to see Coco sick, 32 degrees, P1, winning this race. I mean, he looks cool up there, man. He is just cool, going to complete all these laps, put this sprint in the bag, and then try to do something for the race with Black Jesus and Smoke. Or I guess Smokey's not going to be joining us for the race, so it'll just be Black Jesus.
Yeah, I guess. Unless he brought a portable Xbox to his hockey game. Who knows there. In the chat, 78 Hines, I think it's just you, my guy. No audio, apparently, for him.
Let me check.
He doesn't get to hear the sultry sound of your voice.
Yeah, I heard you on the stream say 78 Hines something, so
yeah,
it's working.
Well, he's on hotel internet, so try YouTube instead of Twitch and see if that does anything for you.
I wonder how much tequila he's on him.
He has not been drinking that much lately. It's wild. Maybe he's just hiding it from me pretty well, but he used to show up to my house with a literal box of liquor.
Oh, a box instead of a bottle, yeah.
Well, it was a box containing many bottles. The true story. Yeah. And then he'd get pissed when he would leave the box of liquor at my house, because he's like 30, 40 minutes from me. So it's a hike to come back and get his libations.
Yeah, I remember them days where he took a bottle everywhere he went. Yeah. I was in the Navy, so...
So you get it. You get it.
I didn't think I was drinking a lot then, though, because I wasn't compared to some other folks. But then, it was kind of a lot, maybe.
Yeah, him and another buddy of I just happen to crush like a case of Dos Equis every time we see each other, so... I don't even like Dos Equis. These guys are just bad influences. Yeah, he definitely can't hear because we're still talking shit about him and we don't have anything in the chat. But man,
yeah, penultimate lap here, folks. We didn't purposely forget about it, and we actually said something about it. Penultimate lap.
I do love how we keep catching it on like the last corner of the penultimate lap. So final lap, Coco with just a unreasonable lead right now.
Go. Get him.
Richie with a crash, putting him in the back. That is not a very good time to have a crash. Not a lot of time to make that time back up.
Man, I completely jinxed Richie and Tag Swag this sprint race.
You did. That was your fault, my guy. You owe them a handwritten apology.
Yeah, I'll be sending that. Yeah, I'm gonna lick that stamp and send it. Yeah, I apologize to y'all.
Oh, you know what I did just notice as well? The GP map does have the sectors built into it. So, thanks, Milestone. You guys are doing terrific. Looks like Tag Swag
doesn't get sector line.
No, they're just not important enough. Tag Swag and Swaggin with a long lap penalty. Doesn't look like either of them are dipping into there, so are they contesting it? What's going on there? Did they attempt it?
They're not there yet.
What do you mean they're not there yet? They just passed it.
And yeah, everyone passed it, yeah. All right, Swag. You going to get that podium still, Swag, with that 3 second? Oh, and you get another 3 seconds for not attempting, right?
We'll have to see if they attempted.
Swag about to penalize himself off this podium.
Dank Wooly by Richie.
Yeah, we gotta check the tape to see if McCargo's on the podium here.
Yeah. I mean, so subject to some potential changes here, but that's a Yamaha P1, P2, boys. That is a Yamaha P1, P2. Coco, Sharp, you guys keep your job for another week. Good job, my guys. Swaggin, P3 on that podium with the fastest lap of the race. McCargo in fourth. Maybe not, depending on the long lap penalty situation here. Tag Swag and Richie rounding out that pack. Lost Smoke Tits as we discussed previously, as well as Black Jesus in the beginning of the race. That was just a damn shame. So what we're gonna do is we are gonna tick back over to our All This with Stock Hazard show while we rebuild for the Moto2 race.
Thanks, Nick. I appreciate it. Black Jesus. He's on the way. He's going to be joining me for the show. Wow, what a race! What a sprint race that was. 1-2 Yamaha. Coco taking the win. Sharp right behind him. Yeah, and then Swaggin might have got a penalty there, so he might have moved all the way down to P4. It'd be Black Jesus. Are you there?
Here and present, unlike the race.
What would you like us to call you, sir? Like, who are you and where are you from?
Oh, name's Evan, out here in Los Angeles. Lovely, lovely California. Heinz' favorite place.
Nice. Out there on the left coast. Well, thanks for joining the show. All This with Stock Hazard. What happened with the connection issue there, man? What happened?
I don't know, man. I got tossed out of the first lobby. We were just, in the pre-games, and then managed to get back in before they started it up. But again, right when we went to the grid, I don't know what's going on, man.
Oh, one of those things.
I'll reset. Yeah, but we'll see what happens.
All right, so yeah, you shook out all the bugs, so you're gonna be ready for the race.
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah, I hope so too.
Yeah.
Excellent job qualifying on pole there. Kind of seems comfortable qualifying P1 all the time.
I don't know, man. Tag Swag's got me kind of nervous this race. He's super close, super tight in qualifying.
Yes.
I mean, like 600s? Nuts.
Yes, 600s he was away from you.
Yeah, I was really looking forward to a good battle with him. I got to shout out Coco for the win right now. He's been showing some really good pace.
Yeah, hasn't he been getting faster? Like, Coco seems to be progressing, pretty quickly.
Yeah, I think, Coco, when this game first came out, he didn't really have too much time to play. And now that, the season progressed and he's had more time to really get accustomed to it, he's really been putting in those lap times. It's good to see.
Yeah. So I got some stock questions for you. First one is, how did you join this league? How'd you hear about it?
I've ran into Nightcrawl and One-Handed the most in public lobbies, and then One-Handed was actually the one, Al, who sent me a message said you guys had a league going on, and I'm sure I'll join. It's pretty fun.
Yeah, I remember when you first bust on the scene. Yeah,
What's that?
you came on when you busted on the scene, you were fast from the very start. Like,
Yeah,
wow.
and that really happened within like a period of like 3 months, where I think Sharp Jenna gave me one of his setups and told me to really like watch his lap, and then that's when it really clicked of like when they're shifting, when they're hitting the gears, and then from then on there, I just honing in the racecraft, just keep working on it. A lot of work from Cora and Hades last year. Shout out to them, definitely helping me out.
Shout out to Cora and Hades. Yeah, Corasaurus and Hades. Know you're out there. We miss y'all. Wow, awesome. So, One-Handed kind of helped you get in the league, and that
Yeah,
class.
yeah. He
They were
introduced me
some
to
like
the guys.
MotoGP lobbies.
Yeah, well, we did a practice race, I think, and that was like the first time I got into a lobby with, Hades and Cora on the same track, and just got absolutely demolished. And I'm like, I gotta step my game up. It's not gonna be competitive at all.
Awesome. Well, what's your favorite thing about the league? Like, what do you enjoy most about being part of it?
Um, I mean, I love the clean racing and just an actual championship. Public lobbies are it's a mess. I think we all know how bad those can get.
Yeah, the racecraft and public lobbies is.
Yeah, yeah. At least I want to be in a lobby where people actually try to stay on track.
Yeah, and we have a race direction. Like, they will penalize you. We're gonna have to look at a
Hmm.
incident during a race, this sprint race
Hmm.
right here. So cool. Yeah.
Yeah, but still really bummed. Got to miss Valencia. It's one of my favorite tracks. I had a really good battle last year. Was hoping to have another one today, so we'll
Well,
see
you'll
what
be
happens
back
for
for
the
the
team.
main, right?
Yeah, yeah, I'll be there.
Yeah.
Technology barring.
Yeah.
Well, Xbox willing.
Yeah,
Oh
make sure to
man.
do a full restart and all that good stuff.
Yeah, yeah. I'll when I jump out of here, I'll restart the router.
All right. Yeah, we missed you out there. Because yeah, that would have been a good. So you like this track, Valencia, then?
Oh yeah, it's one of my favorites. I actually found out I'm one of the ones that does not check the schedule, so I found out yesterday that we're doing Valencia.
Yep.
I was like, oh, okay,
Found out yesterday
yeah.
and still qualified P1.
P1.
That's
It's my track,
disgusting.
man. I love this track. Trying to hit some 25s tonight. See if it'll happen.
All right. Yeah, get in there. Get in there. Yeah, well, what else? Do you got something you want to give a shout out to? You got a word that you want to share with us?
Um, Shout out my boy Nightcrawl. I don't know if he's coming or
Nightcrawl.
not.
I think he's coming. I saw he just joined the
Oh, he's here?
Yeah, he's on the grid. He's P7. Yeah,
Oh, let's go.
he's in the lobby.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what he can do. He's another one with a little practice coming into this week. It's pretty
Oh,
usual.
I think Phobia really likes this track too. Like, I think Phobia.
Yeah, Phobio's been putting in that work, that's for sure. And Sutter's not looking too bad here either. That's some good lines. Yeah, he's been losing too much. That's what's been going on.
Ooh.
Hey, Black Cheese, while we got you here, what's this fins up thing about?
Oh,
Can you speak on it? Like, can you let us in? Or is it just like a connection between Australia and LA? Like, can you speak
think
on
it's-
fins up? What's that about?
it was definitely Nightcrawl. Definitely is the one who coined that term. I think it started.
Is it
it started in
Australian?
Rocket League. No, it started in Rocket League, where there was there was a shark fin, a topper, So anytime, like any car we use, we got to be fins up, man. Got to run the shark fin. That's pretty much what it is, dude. Then it progressed from there.
That's awesome. Yeah.
All this for
Awesome.
Rocket League.
All this for Rocket League, yeah.
So you're gonna have the fins up for the race then. I mean, this is sprint, but
Oh, for sure.
fins up for the race. And
If
fins up for this race.
yeah. The finish line is kind of right there, so we'll see. Oh no, Veritech just got dropped.
Damn. No, DV.
Not
Yeah.
Veritech. Shit. This is
Damn,
becoming
he
a
was-
theme.
Oh man, the servers must be something tonight. Damn, D Veritech hasn't raced in a month and it gets that. Sucks, man.
Well, thanks for having me, guys.
Cheers,
Well,
Black
thank you for being here.
As always, man. Good race. Catch you guys.
Thanks, cheers, bro. It be Black Jesus, man.
He
Thanks
has
for coming
risen.
on the show. Wow, that was, yeah.
Man, I feel bad for D Veritech, honestly. It's
I feel awful about it. Yeah, sick.
but these boys are off. Can I even start here? One-handed might not have gotten the best start, but we will see what he can pull off here in the rest of the race. Fast ride with him.
That yellow bike is Nightcrawl there. You gotta watch him.
Are we calling him dirty already?
No.
Oh, well, we do have to watch him. Hey, I need you to stop talking about racers. Holy shit.
Bro, what is that, Nick? What is that?
It's the commentator's curse.
Nick, that's scary. Nightcrawl, no!
I mean, dude, you you have the power. You commentated your first race and everybody you talk about crashes. Okay, this is pretty great. Calling him lag crawl. That is fantastic.
Nightcrawl. He does have the 1.47 internet. Oh.
Oh shit, we got a Black History Month complaint.
Sutter is within 1 second of Phobia. Like, Phobia is not checked out.
This just in.
Whispers P3!
Whispers
The
P3.
Whispers fans are going insane right now. I think Whispers, I think he's from the boot too, Louisiana. So, like, the whole state is just. Oh, man, don't let me jinx Whispers.
No,
Let's-
well, he's next to Al, so you can jinx him all you want. But man, this just in, Milestone is racist. I don't know if you knew that.
Oh my goodness. We're bad mouthing Milestone again this week. Like, can we take a week off?
When don't we? I said, no, you may not take a week off. We are. There's been a little talks in the owners chat of making some merch for this league. There's also been chat of including a hashtag Thanks Milestone sticker with every merch shipment. You think I'm joking? This was an actual conversation.
Oh, ciao Milestone, che bello. Yeah, that's all the Italian that I got.
Yeah,
Prego. Prego.
Heinz confirming the conversation. I'm not bullshitting. That was an actual thing.
Whispers is hanging on to one-handed. there,
Oh,
too.
the
Like,
pirate
Whispers
had a
is not going
crash.
anywhere.
The pirate had a crash, putting one-handed up into to P1. Nightcrawl with a crash. You know who's the only one in good shape right now is like Phobia with this 4-second lead. Holy
Oh my
shit.
goodness. It might be hard. Yeah, when I was practicing with Phobia, it was hard to finish within the 40 seconds. Because, 9 laps is a lot of laps for Phobia to just gap you.
He's looking stupid fast.
Whispers fans are they're just, and it's Mardi Gras, like, P3 for Whispers right now. Oh! Man.
Heinz, he did throw the rebar. That was Nightcrawl's last crash. You didn't see it?
Phobia is about to win by no seconds, tag swag. Phobia is about to dump it in.
I think he can crash twice. At this point, he's got that up to a 5-second lead.
I bet he can't crash twice. I bet he's not good enough to crash twice.
Ow! Is this how we're making it happen?
Man, Phobia. Oh man, it's hard. It's really hard to hate the dude Phobia, but somehow I manage.
Oh man, we have the king of lag himself back here.
Chat is going crazy tonight. Shout out to chat for chiming in. It helps the Twitch numbers, like it helps the numbers. So I appreciate all y'all sending your flavor, giving us your comments.
Yeah. I wish they were YouTube numbers. Who said that? Who said that?
YouTube numbers, man.
Oh, Nightcrawl throwing it down again. You know, you can't get back down under by going through the earth, right? I don't know if you realized that was a thing.
I mean,
look at this dude.
Lost the front end on that one. Like, that's uncharacteristic of Nightcrawl.
Look at this gap to first. Can't even.
No, I don't want to
look. We're looking at it. Would you look at it? You can't even see another racer behind him.
One hand is back there. One hand is maintained. He's going to be putting on the pressure here.
I mean, look, one-handed's running his own race as well.
Show Whisper. Give Whisper some airtime in this Moto2 class.
He was just on stream, but you know what? We'll put it back to him. How about that? Just to make you happy.
We're not jinxing him either. We're not jinxing him.
Okay, you keep saying his name. You're the one with the jinxing powers.
Man, that bike looks great. Smooth in all them corners. Whisper's been getting fast, too. Folks have been talking about Coco getting faster.
There were bikes behind him in the video. He's not all by himself. Boys, this Moto2 race got spread out.
Yep. So are we going to go to a commercial break?
You just want more of your show on the air. I see where you're at. Looking for your royalties.
Yeah, we got 3-second gaps everywhere. How is Nightcrawl... Man, Nightcrawl just having a hell of a race here at Valencia.
We want to see... Oh, we want to see his helmet, or are we talking about Phobia's new helmet? Because we can certainly do that as well.
Let's see Phobia's gear, because, yeah, that way we can get a closer look for a race direction to disqualify him. Let's collect more evidence on the Phobia King, yeah. So it looks like we got 54 on the front of the bike.
That's a very Rossi-esque color scheme.
Looks tight though, doesn't it?
It sure does. It is a crown on the front of his lid, Heinz. It absolutely is.
Kind of reminds me of those things that they make you look at to see if you're colorblind. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, looks like Bear's got a new helmet as well. Alright, let's look at this thing.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got the bear on the side of it. Scorpion helmet. I did like my Scorpion.
I have Mordor one. Yeah. Oh, wait, the Eye of Sauron?
Something like that. I'm not one of them nerds.
Not the... It's at Mordor. But
it's his same helmet? I don't know, man. That looks new to me. I don't think it was always like that. But what do I know?
Yeah, he's been wearing... He started out the season.
Okay. Who'd we lose? We lost. Nightcrawl's out. Damn. Finn's down, boys. Finn's down.
Ouch. Man, yeah, the Finn's taking a hurting tonight.
A little goon riding from the pirate over here.
Does that mean he's on lag right now when it
guess.
does that?
Just a little bit of carbon helmet going on there. What has Fast Rod got on? Same helmet? Oh, no, we don't want to do that.
Well, he's got his number on there. Yeah, that was nice.
Clean.
Astraj on the Idemitsu.
Oh, there we go.
Right there. All right, Sutter around the outside.
Oh, my screw. Ugh. I hate this. Thanks, Milestone.
Oh, no, Sutter. He's gaining on Whispers.
Tag swag is correct. Fins are at an all-time low.
I mean, disconnect, that's unlucky. Like, yeah.
Sutter is styling out with his goon riding.
Sutter got the steez. He's
Sutter.
man, yeah.
Phobia with a crash. Oh shit.
Wow.
Down to a 3-second lead.
That is wow. He hasn't crashed in a lot of races.
No. It looks like he can still afford one of those and still be on the podium. He can crash again.
One-handed's coming.
Go get him, Bear. Go get him,
Less
Bear.
than 3 seconds.
You can see on the horizon that is an angry bear coming his way. I think Jix Rage has a point. Is it gonna shake him, or is he gonna be able to collect himself? Maintaining that right about 2.5 second lead.
Wow.
We'll keep our eyes on that, but Fast Raj over here catching up to Sutter within that second striking distance. Oh! I commentators cursed him. Get fucked, Idemitsu. Just kidding. We do like our Idemitsu riders.
Oh man. Yeah, Whispers must have had a hiccup there because Sutter and Fast Raj got by him. And then Fast Raj, man. It's unlucky.
We're having a rough week, boys.
Yeah. Man, we got to shake that off. Great to see one-handed P2 here.
Yeah, I don't jinx him yet. You have a bad habit of doing that. Down to 5 riders, man.
I was practicing with Sutter, and he seemed to have it together. He seemed really fast at this track. So, man, a couple unlucky crashes. With those fuel and tire wear and the brakes heating up, like the bike changes. Like you're racing these 9 laps, the bike is not the same for all 9 of those laps.
Definitely makes sense.
Especially when you just start out. That thing's full of fuel and heavy and doesn't want to turn.
By now they're little nimble light things. And if you're Whispers, you're just going to run out of fuel.
No, he's not going to run out of fuel.
Well, he's done it twice in the race, so...
I think it might have been 3 times, but yeah.
It might have been Sutter with a crash. That's going to drop him. Where's it going to leave him? Looks like Whispers didn't even get back in front of him. It is a war of attrition. It really is. These boys are just crashing out like crazy. On this penultimate lap, will Phobia hold it together?
You hit it, the penultimate lap.
I've done 1 so far this season. That was my 1. In 19 races, I've done 1.
Man.
No, I'm sorry, not 19 races. In 19 tracks times 3. What's 19 times 3? Who's good at math?
57?
There you go. Something like that.
I saw one-handed go a little bit wide back there.
A little bit there.
Phobia's bike looks so great, though, man.
It does.
Comment number, like, it's just...
Phobia's making mistakes. Al's making mistakes. It's kind of a mess.
It's a tight little track here, Valencia. So yeah, it's easy to make mistakes.
Here we go on the final lap.
Yeah, that gap stayed about 2.7 the whole race there.
Is this tag swag betting that Phobia is going to run out of fuel? That would be something.
I mean, when you crash, yeah, you can use up a lot of fuel getting the bike going again. That's bet tag swag. I'll register your bet. 2 units.
That would be way too wild. That'd be some Whispers level shit. Sorry, Whispers.
Whispers was up there. P3 having an excellent race. Hold on to it one hand.
Oh, he's got it. He's got a 10-second gap to Sutter.
Okay.
He's there. He's chilling.
Clean race from one-handed too. No track limit warnings.
Man, and here he comes across the line. He did make it. Did not run out of fuel. Bear just slightly behind him. Here comes the Pirate.
Followed by Fast Draws right there with him, coming to the line.
3 and
Not enough
4.
traffic.
And Whispers, will he run out of fuel or will he make it?
Yeah, that'd be 2 races in a row, I think. That he ran out of fuel.
Yeah, he ran out of fuel last race. But he made it! So proud of him for completing a race. That's no shade, I'm just fucking around. Phobia with the best lap of the race and P1. Congratulations, sir. One-handed just behind him, followed by our favorite Pirate Sutter, Fast Raj, and Whispers, who did not run out of fuel. Was that best lap on his final? I don't know. I was not tracking that stat. Man. What a mess. I'd say what a race, but what a mess of a race.
Excellent win, Phobia. Nice job getting it done. New number looks great. One-handed P2. Good job.
All right, boys. I think y'all know what time it is.
What time?
It's your time.
Time for All This with Stock Hazard. Who is going to be joining me?
I don't know, some dude.
Can we get Phobia in here? He just won the race. Can we get Phobia? He's probably watching. Can we get Phobia in here? He'll be on the way, but wow, that was some great racing. You got time to chat, Nick? You want to talk about Davida Brivio going to Trackhouse Racing in the MotoGP garage?
I'm the wrong guy to talk to about that.
Man, I'm super stoked about that. Trackhouse Racing, they're a NASCAR brand. Like Pitbull's last album was named Trackhouse. Like,
dude, I'm just still excited about the Garage 86 entry from last year.
Anyone ask for a Phobia?
Oh, we sure did.
Phobia. What up, Phobia? Thanks for joining the show. All This with Stock Hazard. Congratulations on your race win. I really just wanted to give you the mic and just, say what you got after that. What's your victory speech?
No victory speech. My victory speech is just thanks to everyone in the league, all the racers. A lot of credit to all of them because they make it fun. The commentators make it fun. You know, all the help. You know, it's a great place to be and hang out with everybody and you know, shoot the stuff. You know, and it's fun, man. It really is fun, and they make it competitive. Everyone knows it. Everyone says it all the time. No one really enjoys public lobbies where, you know, people get crashed out. When you come and race with these guys, everyone wants to stay on the track. Everyone wants to race clean, and that's what makes it, you know, the most enjoyable. The only way I got here, where I'm at, was of course practice, but practicing with these guys is what really got me here. So, thanks to everyone.
Yeah, man, it's great to have you part of the league, Phobia. You've been a big influence. You're always practicing with folks. Like, I want to say thank you to you for being such a great influencer in the league. Like, yeah, it's great for you to share your talents with us here. So, thanks.
I do got to say one more thing.
Yeah,
I remember somebody posting about it at the beginning of the season, end of last season or something. Called me out saying I was going to be the next Moto2 champ. He knows who he is, Coco. Trying to live up to that dream, man. I remember him posting it a long ass time ago.
I think there's been a little bit of numbers crunched, and it looks like you are the Moto2 champion.
Yeah, buddy. Oh yeah. I mean, you know,
So-
I am a Marine, and we don't math that well, and I never do math in public. But I was able to count that one up along with the help of a couple guys, and yep, that is what I'm coming up with also.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank
Phobia.
you.
Big
Really
congratulations.
appreciate it. I'll definitely have already a custom helmet for LaSalle. Can't wait to wear it. It's gonna
The
be dope.
championship, the crown. You're going to be wearing the crown in LaSalle.
Yeah, buddy.
Awesome.
So,
Shout out to my cousin for making the helmet. It's dope. I can't wait till y'all see it.
well, and thank you so much for taking this so we can kick that stupid name that Heinz has had in Discord forever, the Moto2 champ. I know. What is it? What does it say now? It says something even
Supreme
more.
leader.
So yes, Supreme leader. Yeah, that's so much better. Fucking guy.
Yeah, it was awesome. I saw him change
the-
probably about 2 or 3 weeks ago or something like that.
So while you were racing, I was on the stream campaigning to have you disqualified because your number didn't match your race number. Can you speak on that? Because I guess I lost that campaign and you're the champion.
My number, what do you mean it doesn't match?
The game thought you were 5, but your
Yeah.
actual created number was correct on the bike.
That's weird.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know why it says that.
Thanks, Milestone.
That's a miles.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I've never said it, but I was about to say that.
You should say it right now. There's a first time for everything.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll have another one next week.
Oh, he won't say it.
That's definitely gonna change.
He won't say it.
Thanks, Milestone.
Ah, there we go.
Well, I was
It's
going to
been a
ask you,
blast.
Toby, I was going to ask you about your crash during the race. Instead, I'm going to ask you about Nightcrawl's 3 crashes during the race. Did any of those influence your race at all? Him crashing? like down
Not
3?
one bit. Not one bit. And not in terms of me being cocky or nothing. I had my mindset on where I wanted to be and what I was gonna do. So whatever was happening behind me was happening behind me.
Yeah.
Was trying not to focus on that. There's only one person I was worried about. He knows who he is. Yeah, he knows who he is. Ow. Fair. I'm not gonna say his name or anything like that. Rhymes with Albert.
One-handed
yeah, he's on-
7.
Yeah. The crash I had was a purely mistake on myself. I came in the turn, was trying to take a turn, expecting to go faster through the turn when I wasn't in the right power mode for it, and made a mistake. Paid for it, and I had to worry about a good old one-handed chasing me down. Had me
He was
nervous.
trying. He was definitely trying.
Yes, he was. Yes, he was. He did it once in one of our practices where he got past me, and I just couldn't catch him. So he's no pushover. He is definitely fast.
He's only been getting faster. He's getting impressive. He really is.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
Once again, all this for Phobia. Congratulations, Moto2 champion. Wow.
Hell yeah. This is awesome. Thanks, guys.
Oh, man. Thank you.
Appreciate you. I'm going to go ahead and go set some times on the sale. I'm going to end this one big.
By that, he means
Come on
he's
the show,
going.
Phobia.
He's going to be the next member of the French space program.
All right, guys. Thanks a lot. Y'all have a good one.
You as well.
Cheers, champ.
Man, and just like that, almost as if you could see the timer on my wrist, it is time to send these boys to the track.
What a good dude that Phobia is, man.
And a
Just
champ.
all-around good dude.
And a
a champion now. Put some respect on his name. Champion.
I'm pretty sure the rider on the screen just was jerking off. Pretty sure Black Jesus just had a little... What were they saying in Europe? Had a wank?
Yeah.
Oh, what the hell was that, Milestone? And they are off. Oh, McCargo. No, that was Richie with one hell of a start. Coco as well.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Hey, no bowling in turn one.
Hey, clean. We're clean, boys. Cargo's coming. Easy, folks.
Yeah, that got
Sharp
interesting.
Sharp putting a little blue paint on a couple of bikes there.
It's all right. If more bikes were blue, we'd have a better world. What? Who said that? Speaking of blue bikes, Coco out in P1.
When I say go-go, you say Coco. Go-go!
Coco!
There we go. Get going. Get going, Coco. On the rumble strips there for Jesus.
Look, I want Jesus to know I'm not voting against him or rooting against him. I'm rooting against KTM and Hines. That's where we're at. Fuck you, pit buyer. You heard me. You heard me.
Richie is a part of this conversation for the podium. Richie is there.
He is. He's not on a KTM though, so he's okay.
Man, this is a tight pack we got here. Are these boys going to keep this up for 9 laps?
They're going to have to try to. Oh! There goes Rich. You said his name too many times.
Oh, Rich. Yeah, a little touch from Black Jesus there, but it looked like, yeah.
Hines with the gas is a KTM line. It's like almost a KTM. And he fired Richie. So, you're more than welcome to join Yamaha, sir. We can get more Yamaha riders. We got satellite bikes.
There's an Aprilia for Richie, yeah. There's a satellite Aprilia or something.
Black Jesus is not letting up off Coco's tail.
Black Jesus? You mean on Tag Swag?
I meant tag swag. Yes, I did.
Yeah. Black Jesus P3, he's falling back.
No, yeah, he was up there. I don't know what happened.
Hmm.
Hines says the rebar is coming in hot.
That is a nice little gap that Coco's got there.
Looking good. Sharp's not looking too shabby in P4 either.
Get up there, Sharp. Get up on that plate.
God, that bike tag swag's got. I know Hines hates the salmon little dealie at the front. That green is good.
Yes.
That is a pretty color. Pretty bike.
Trackhouse Racing, they got the Aprilia bikes.
They got the American bikes.
Yeah. Look at them all lined up, coming down the straight, drafting.
Looking good.
Yeah, Tag Swag benefited from that draft there. Ooh, didn't have the drive coming out. This is interesting up here at the front.
It is, man. It is tight. It is tight.
Oof.
Black Jesus
Coco.
right back up Coco's trumpet.
Just get down the road, Coco. Tag Swag touched Black Jesus there a little bit.
Yeah, I saw that. Man, this is gonna be tight. Yeah, he's trying to set it up. He can't quite make it happen.
I think he's staying patient right there.
Yeah, probably. He knows eyes are on him. And that KTM's trash, so you know. Fuck you, pit buyer.
I think the KTM's like a really balanced bike.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
all
no.
around.
I am not making fun of it for any other reason than Hines likes it. Just like I root against the Cowboys every time because Hines likes the Cowboys. I'm just a good friend that way, you know.
Yeah, the best of friends.
Oh, that's how you do it. You just hate everything your buddy loves. Man, Coco's staying strong. He's really staying strong.
Yeah.
Interesting line choice by Black Jesus there. I'm not sure that was so much a choice as a decision.
Yeah, the cargo's back there in P6 too.
He's chilling. He's not really that far back if you add everything up.
Yeah.
Though I'm not sure what he was just doing all the way in the outfield. That was interesting. About 4.5 laps in, which I'm gonna say is midway through the race.
Yeah, I think haven't we seen Hades do this in some races? What Black Jesus is doing? just shark somebody for all the laps and then pass them on the last lap.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think we've seen you do that here at Valencia too.
I think
Pass somebody on
that's
the
one of
very
his
last.
famous moves.
Yeah, that's Hades' standard operating procedure. So yeah, it'd be Black Jesus might be taking a note from Hades' playbook
Let's
there.
see. He is trying to run that Yamaha down the straight, though.
Wow, that's the drive there.
Yeah, and that is where that Yamaha is going to lack, unfortunately. Final corner, final lap. Hades is a beast. Hines is absolutely right. Can't tell you the amount of times he did that. He finally just stops messing around. And he's like, all right, this is the time to make it happen.
Speaking of Yamaha, doesn't Fabio have a new teammate this year?
Oh, Black Jesus goes down. Giving a nice little gap between Coco and Tag Swag. Also putting Sharp Jenna up into P3. 7-8 Hines says he's fired. I say he's just doing what I paid him to do.
That was a big wreck from Black Jesus. Like, the back end got loose, and then he went off into the litter.
Yeah.
It's a big penalty in that turn especially.
Yeah, I mean, that's
turn eight, I believe.
from P2 to P7. Oof, that's rough.
Yeah, sending it off into the litter is not good.
And now Tag Swag's harassing this Yamaha.
Tag Swag. Wow, Tag Swag. What a completely different race from last week.
No shit, right? Looks like Sharp Jenna with a crash. Don't make me treat you like Hines treats his team. Firing these people left and right.
Oh man, it looked like Sharp just tucked the front there.
It's a shame.
Yeah, just crashed on his own.
Yeah, not ideal.
Yeah. Has Tag Swag been taking notes?
I think he has. Well, he's got the confidence from me
Come on.
saying his bike's all purdy.
Yeah, okay. His ego's inflated right now. He's got a party bike.
He got a purdy
Man.
bike.
Yeah, I think Coco took this lead turn one of the first lap. And it's been Coco the whole way.
Yeah, he's not far enough away to where somebody can't make a lunge, and if he makes a mistake, he's done.
Still tight racing here. Seventh lap coming across the stripe.
The pre-penultimate lap, we could say. Haha. See, we're doing it this time round. I hate that phrase. I don't know why. Man, sometimes the game's sense of speed is just so off. Like, that corner felt abysmally slow. You ever notice that?
Yeah, sometimes it is slow. It might just be camera angles, though.
Yeah, more than likely, but you think they could do better about that. Yeah.
Tag Swag looks to be dropping back a second there. Looks like 0.7 is the gap.
Maybe it's a little bit of preservation. We got long lap penalties popping up everywhere here.
Now might be the point in the race where you want to save a bit of fuel so that last lap you can really leave it in power mode breathe for longer. So maybe that's what's happening. Shout out to Sharp and Swaggin for having a clean race so far. No track limit warnings.
No, they're doing fantastic. Doing absolutely fantastic. This looks like it is shaping up to be Coco's race to lose. I mean, he's just been driving this one so far.
Wait, they got no track limit warnings because they both have long lap penalties.
Oh! Yeah, you,
Oops.
Giving credit where credit is not due. A lap and 3/4 to go.
I'm loving it. Stop the race now. Yeah, let's call Coco the winner right now.
Can Coco hold him off?
Lap.
Can he hold him off? Is Black Jesus going to move out of last place? What's he doing back here?
He passed Richie, and then it seemed like he dropped back again. Dang, that's a tough night for the Finns, man. The Finns are just down in the litter, off in the dirt.
Fins are broken, man. It's not fins up, it's fins broken. There's a cast on the fins.
Broken tonight.
Tag swag, I mean, really getting close to Coco again. Within that half second striking point.
I'm such a fan of both these riders, but I still want to see Coco win.
Oh, you know, I'm biased, obviously. Team Yamaha all the way. Here we go, last lap.
Final lap.
What are you thinking?
I'm thinking Tag is going to be muscling that Aprilia as hard as he can. Yeah, he's not going to leave anything on the table.
I think he'd be doing himself disservice not pushing right to that hairy edge.
This has been super clean from Coco, just super clean. Wow, that gap was down to 0.4 for a little bit.
I mean, it's
Cargo
closer.
P3 on the Ducati.
There he goes. He was hanging back for a while, but now he's coming back with a vengeance.
Towards the end of the race, that's where you deliver the points. Yeah, that's where they serve up the points, and he's going to be at the window.
Never
all
count.
he can eat.
Yeah, never count Papa Mac out.
Yeah. The Cargo airline.
Here we go, coming through the last sector. Will Coco hold him off?
Will we see a celebration across the line?
Oof, I'm not sure there's enough room to celebrate.
There's not. Just win it, Coco.
Okay, through the last turn, onto the straight. Yeah, Coco's got it.
Nice win, Coco. Excellent PC.
Good job, Coco.
Swag. Excellent PC tag swag.
Look at that, McCargo Airlines taking it.
Big
P3.
Cargo Airlines finishing out the last step of the podium.
Man,
Black Jesus had another wreck. Man, that was a lot of wrecks from Black Jesus.
yeah, fins were down today, but man, Coco with the Yamaha P1. Thank you, sir, and congratulations on your first place finish. Tag swag, that was well fought. You hung on there. You didn't give you quite enough to make the pass happen. I know, McCargo, what a recovery. Good job, sir. Swaggin, Sharp, Richie, and then Black Jesus. There is a call for a Team KTM post-race meeting. I'm going to say fake news. Y'all don't need to get together and figure things out. Keep letting the Yamahas win.
It be Black Jesus. Thanks for coming on the show. All this with Stock Hazard. I hope we didn't jinx you tonight. Excellent win, Coco. Wow, great P2 tag swag. Great race tonight. That was a lot of good racing there.
I mean, just solid all around. What do you have for the people before we rack it up?
Ooh, free Jeffrey, and thanks for racing. Last race of the season next week, Tuesday. We're racing at Laseo. I'm stoked for it. That's all I got, Nick.
All right. I think we got some surprises for some people coming up then. All good stuff. So we will see y'all next week for our finale. And big congratulations again to our Moto2 champ. That is to lock it down. You know, not have to worry about next race. That is awesome.
Victory lap for Phobia next week.
Oh,
all
shit.
right.
I expect wheelies around the entire track.
Yeah, victory parade, spray the champagne.
Exactly. All right, guys. Y'all have a great evening, and we will see